From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big morning on Mornings Crypto as the market crash is starting. I had told you the top cryptocurrency coins of 2021 for you to buy would be a wait and see. And the wait is now potentially over, as the market crash is now starting, but we're heading downward very quickly. I'll be going over the top cryptocurrencies coins for you to be purchasing potentially throughout the day if the market implodes as much as expected to fall. And we'll be going over the top coins for you to buy and where to make the profits. 3 trading opportunities, buying and holding, buying and flipping, and also day trading, but the last one likely no longer at play if the market downturns further today. We'll be looking at a lot of coins in today's broadcast, live from Santa Monica on Mornings Crypto. And the coins we'll be looking at are the ones you may take a position in. They are Bitcoin, falling to 36,000, falling abruptly. Ethereum, tanking to 2,200. I had told you that 2,200 or lower is an Ethereum do or die, that Ethereum would basically fall into the 1,800 level if it gets below that. We're right almost there. Doge to 29, it's now buyable. Decentraland, 10 cents away from being buyable at 50 cents. Aave, $10 away from buyable, 250. Engine, about 30 cents away. LivePeer holding up, not falling enough. AMP really taking a tumble from 12 cents. Polygon holding up, but about 60 cents away still for its fall. And Mira among the new coins to market. We'll be going over those and jumping to the split screen. But how are you? I hope you have your pen and paper ready, because it's a big morning. And thank you for joining me on Mornings Crypto. Wow. Well, here we are. I told you it was happening. There are 2 market indicators I have been using over the last, a month? 35,000 or less, Bitcoin or Ethereum 2,500 or less, we're going to a market crash. Well, we had stayed at that level for Ethereum for over 3 weeks, and now here we go. So subscribe, 400,000 subscribers. This is a YouTube record for any channel. 400,000 subscribers in 1 year, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. If you're new to this channel, what I do is I cover all the coins, I cover all the buying strategies, and I focus on getting you money day one. We're patient and ultimately pouncing when the coins are at the right price level. I go over the price levels, the trading opportunities, and understanding where those coins go and don't go. So subscribe, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel. I'll be going over a dozen coins in this video. Next broadcast is Evenings Crypto at 7 o'clock, and then Overnight's Crypto at 5:30, the 15-hour show, which just ended. A lot of views and a lot of questions in that video. Also like this video and consider becoming a member. Let's start by looking at our 2 benchmarks. Ethereum 2,500 or less, yeah, we're there. Bitcoin 35,000 or less, we're just about there. But how bad could this get? It could get very bad very quickly. Let me explain to you why. It's not so much charts like Aave, but charts like Bitcoin, which Wall Street gave it its token lift earlier this week when it went to 40,000 for 10 seconds and really couldn't hold it. So this is the 1-day chart. Look how bad this is. This is a $1,000 fall in just the last 20 minutes. That's pretty severe. But let's look at how bad it's been over the last few days. This is earlier this week, 40,000, 36,000 now. So a $4,000 fall. It couldn't hold it. So more about where you should consider Bitcoin as a buying opportunity. But let me look at Ethereum with you now. So Ethereum, this is very serious for Ethereum. I had told you Ethereum 2,500 or lower, we're going to a market crash. We're at 2,200. But what I also said is if Ethereum gets under 2,200, we are definitely going into a crash. Why? Because the last crash brought Ethereum to 1,900, and right before that, it was at 2,200. So if you see Ethereum break $20 lower than where it is right now, we're going to a market crash. Well, now it's 2,219, so it's only $19 away from where we are now. And I said Doge, under 30. Oh boy, it was 29 when I went live just a second ago. Now it's 28. So Doge is tanking. We're on the cusp of the crash or starting the crash. But here is what you need to know. First buying opportunity or buying strategy, a buy and hold. What are the price points and what are the coins? 3 coins I like for a buy and hold. They are, first let me explain what a buy and hold is. You're buying the coin, you're putting it away for several years. So you don't need the cash. You're just putting the coin away for several years. First coin I like, Bitcoin at 31,000. Putting it away, it'll be worth 100,000 in a few years. Second, Ethereum, buying at a 1,500, 1,700, or 1,900. Putting it away, it'll go to 10,000 in a couple of years. And finally, Doge, I say in the 20s, well, we're already in the 20s, but I'd like it a little bit lower if you can, and putting it away, and it'll go to $1 in a year or two. So what was the last that these 3 coins reached these levels? In the last market crash, which was on a Sunday, and it was a progressive crash that took many, many hours until we got to the bottom. So it was a very slow erosion. Bit went to 31. Ethereum went to 1,900. When I say 31, I mean 31,000. Ethereum went to 1,900. And Doge, I think, went to 29. So Doge is now lower than that last market crash. So there you go. It's how quickly can we get to this bottom? You can get to this bottom in just a second. I mean, Ethereum at 2,200, 1,900 is just $200 away. I mean, you could be there in about an hour, but it could take 3 days. So understand, do not be buying just yet. It is not a buyable environment yet, unless it's perhaps Doge at 28 cents. I mean, Doge at 28 cents is a great number, but Doge could go all the way to 24. So that is your first buying opportunity, buying and holding. Second one, your flippable coins. Your flippable coins you're buying at the bottom of the crash and selling them after the crash rebounds. Well, we're not at the bottom of the crash yet. What coins are there? Get a pen and paper ready. Polygon in at 80 cents, out at $2. Engine in at 80 cents, out at $2. Decentraland in at 50 cents, out at $1. LivePeer in $11, out at $33. Aave in at $250, out at $500. Now, what you need to know is that I just gave you, about 6 coins? Not all the 6 coins will reach that bottom. They reached that bottom the last market crash, but here's the possibility. Maybe this is not a severe enough crash that not all the 6 coins reach that level, that maybe just one of the 6 coins. So you have to have flexibility, because ultimately you don't want to wait for just one coin. That one coin may not reach there. Now, you're going to see in the charts I'm going to show you right now that some of these coins are almost there right now. And other ones of these coins, you're going to say, oh, it's really far away from that level. So let's look at right now. Decentraland, there you go. I just told you, buy at 50 cents, out at $1. It's 13 cents away. So it can get there. Now, the thing I don't like about Decentraland is that it has not had a lot of times at $1. And the last time it was at $1 was 3 weeks ago. So I'm worried, not on the buy side, but the sell side for Decentraland, that it's not a coin that's going to pop up quick enough for me to get that $1 exit on it. So I'm a little worried on Decentraland. I rather choose another coin than Decentraland. But, it has been 70 cents. So if you buy it at 50 cents, it'll certainly go to 70 cents. But we want $1. Aave, there you go. So Aave, you want at $250. It's only $13 away. Aave has gone to $500 in recent weeks. Now, again, it didn't go to $500 recent days ago, but it was $320, $340 just this week. So even if you got Aave at $250, you would get a $100 pop up on the coin. So the last time Aave was at this level was last Saturday. It went to $260 for a second. But before that, it went to $250 in the third market crash. I went at $250 and I went out at $500. We're only $13 away. Engine and Polygon have not tumbled enough. So Engine, I went at 80 cents. It's 40 cents away, which is a long way for Engine. So you may not grab Engine yet. LivePeer, I went at $11. It's at 24. LivePeer is really holding up well, so it may not fall low enough. And AMP, I'll go over in a second. Let me go to Polygon. Polygon, $1.36. I won it at 80 cents. This $1.36 for Polygon and this $1.20 for Engine, stay away from. That's mid-range. It's like a coin that goes from $1 to $2. It's in the middle of the range. You don't want to buy in the middle range. You're not going to make a profit. So stay away from it at this level. And then surprising, yeah, here's Mirror. So Mirror is one of the new coins that was added to Gemini's platform yesterday, and it's still doing well. Some people were flipping Mirror or day trading Mirror. More about that in a second. But here's AMP. Let me go back now to AMP. I've detailed AMP for days and days. And let me explain now that we've wrapped our second buying strategy, which is buying at the low end when we crash and selling out after it rebounds the market. Polygon Engine, Decentraland, Live Peer, Aave, getting double your money or triple your money, or any other coin that you can find that. You only want to get a coin that has previously reached a higher level, that trades in a range. What is the strategy of this second buying opportunity? Is you're buying a coin that trades in a range that's a beautiful range. It's a double your money range or triple your money range. The coin never goes above it and never goes below it. So you know you're not going to get more money than that, so you're not going to hold it. And you're not going to buy lower than that or wait for lower than that because it doesn't get lower than that. But what's the third opportunity? These sort of breakout coins. These breakout coins that even in a crashing market, there may be coins that are up for the day. And those are day tradable coins or 2-day tradable coins. AMP was that coin and is now doing strange things, as I told you it was going to happen. I told you I didn't know how long AMP was going to go on this particular run, but I told you one thing. AMP was going to come down, and it's coming down. So AMP was a week ago 3 cents when I first detailed this channel, and then the next day, every day I have 3 videos on AMP. And AMP went from 3 cents to 4 cents to 5 cents to 6 cents to 7 cents to 8 to 9 to 12 to 11 to 12. It got to 12. That was it. Then it started coming down. 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay. So where do you buy AMP? Do you buy AMP now? Or is AMP counter market? What's counter market? Well, AMP was counter market all this last week. The market was going down slowly and AMP was going up. So if the market crashes more, will AMP go down more? Sure. But if the market sort of goes up, will AMP go the other direction? Will AMP go down? It's really hard to tell. It is a counter market coin generally that just sort of does its own thing. So ultimately, if you have a mindset of AMP, then you have a mindset of AMP. And two possible mindset that viewers have: a long time hold. Some viewers just think it's going to go to 20 cents, 30 cents. So they're just buying it and putting it away. Other people think, you know, it's just going to keep on doing these cycles. Hussein said it's going to come down from 12. It's going to come down and then it's going to go up higher. I agree. So how low it's going to go, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's going to go to 7. Maybe it's going to go to 5. I don't think it's going to go back to 3. I'd be surprised if it went to 3. But maybe it goes to 5. Maybe it goes to 6. And then it's probably going to have a very big pop again. It's probably going to go to 12, 13, 14, 15. And you may want to get out again or watch it very carefully and see if it's plateauing and just holding resistance, not want to go higher. Which brings us then to Mirror. So Mirror was one of several coins that was listed on Gemini. What is Gemini and what are we looking at? So let me explain what we're looking at with coins. Each coin is a different thing you can buy. It's like a different stock. And the platform you're looking at right now is Gemini. It appears in the upper left corner, the logo of Gemini. You are looking currently at the coin Mirror, and my mouse is in the chart for Mirror. Watch as my mouse goes down the chart. You see the price of the coin change. We're looking at Mirror's movement with in the last few hours. Mirror has had a big run since being listed on Gemini. Let's look at the top performing coins today. This is a task or a technique that I've told viewers to use. I like pulling up a platform like Gemini and going to the third column and clicking it to see which coins are taking the biggest hit right now and which coins are having the biggest run. So the coins downtrending the worst at the moment are AMP, Alchemech, which is a horrible coin, Engine, which is good. We went to go a lot more. Aave, which we want to go a lot more, and Kyber Network, which has had a lot of runs. So actually, in that list are 3 coins we want to buy: Aave, Engine, and AMP. So we want them to keep on going down. Let's click the column again and see which coins are running up the most. So Phantom, which I said yesterday is a great coin to buy, and Mirror, which I like a lot, are both up again today. Mirror and Phantom were among the coins added on Gemini. The other one is Alchemic, which absolutely was tanking. And I don't know whatever happened to really Anchor. But it's also called Mirror Protocol. Mirror Protocol and Phantom having good days for the second day in a row. I think it's important at this point to really understand where this market's going, and the best way to do that is our split screen. Over here on our split screen is coinmarketcap.com. We're going to pull up coinmarketcap.com, and we're going to do the same thing we do with the Gemini platform. We're going to click that column to see which coin is having the biggest run up today, and it's bad. Theta Fuel, T-Fuel, which I detail a lot on this channel, and often has these pops, nice pops. It's the best performing coin today. It's up 7%. Yeah, that's a bad indicator. The best performing coin is up 7%. What's the worst performing coin? Quant, down 18%. Thor, 14%. AMP, 13% down. Chills, which had a big run, down 10%. That's interesting. So Chills was a coin that got listed on Coinbase the same day as AMP a week ago, and now it's down for the 7-day. KUSAMA, which Crayola likes, is down 10%. So if you're wanting to buy KUSAMA, pay attention. It is down 9%. There's Engine Coin down badly. Shiba's down 9%, and Shiba's just a horrible coin. So the whole market is down 4%, down 5% right at the moment. Is there any coin that in the second 100, basically 100 to 200 on market capitalization, that's having big moves right now? Let's look. Yes, ZKS is up 12% right now, up 20% for the 7 days. So you're not going to find this on many platforms, but this is fascinating. It's up 12% right now, and it's up 20% for the 7-day. Any coin taking a really bad tumble? Venus, Casper, Icon, fascinating. So what should you think about gauging when the market crash is going to happen? The big question is, when is the market crash and where's the bottom? You know, over the last 3 weeks, I've been doing 3 videos a day saying when the market crash is happening. Well, now it's happening. The question is, when are we at the bottom, and how to gauge where we're heading to the bottom? Well, I've taught you how to look at the charts, and there's 2 ways to look at a crash: this or this. We all know that this is a programmatic sell. What's a programmatic sell? Where someone has been buying coins by debt, by borrowing, and the platform closes out their account because they're too much indebted. So suddenly the coin price drops dramatically. The accounts are being closed out. But this is generally the more comprehensive crash, where it just gets bad over and over and over time. You want to be really on tune with that 24-hour chart for this one of the rare days that you're really looking at the 24-hour chart. Now, if you're looking at coin that I did not cover in this channel, and you want to know what the bottom is, or you are looking at coin, which I've detailed on this channel, and you want to know what the bottom is, how do you do that? Let's go over that analysis right now. First, how to determine what the bottom is on your coin. 2, if it's a coin I did not cover in this video. 2 ways to do it. 1, going out almost 3 to 6 months on the chart and seeing its lowest drop. You'll see that third market crash that was in late May, and it dropped down. Look at that number. Are we near that number? Are we below that number? If we're below that number, then you're going to have to go out further. You're going to have to go out 6 months to see what was the next lowest drop. Also look for a mountain. A lot of coins have mountains like Cardano and like that. If we're heading down to the bottom of the mountain where we ran it up, that could be the bottom. You could literally see back to like March levels or April levels. If it's a coin that I have detailed on this channel or in this video, then you know the bottom by looking at the third market crash of recent weeks ago. The third market crash you'll recognize in all the charts by going back 3 to 6 months chart, and then you'll see something like this, doop, and it'll go right back up. It was a very abrupt drop on a Sunday. It just came in over 8-9 hours in and then went right back up. A crash on a Friday? Strange? Yeah. But is it a crash or is it a downturn before a rally? Well, if it is just a downturn and that's it, then don't be frustrated. Anything to buy here? No. Maybe AMP at 7 cents or Doge at 28. But everything else, if everything else just sort of stops and never gets lower than this the rest of the day, don't be frustrated because, I mean, it's a Friday. Then maybe Saturday doesn't get a lot of legs and then Sunday's the big crash day. You know, maybe this is the free pre-warning of a major crash that's coming in 48 hours from now. But is there anything buyable today yet to buy and flip or buy and hold? With the exception of an AMP or a little bit lower or a Doge, no, I don't see anything I like buyable yet. You know, I'll probably kick myself in the foot, but I said that same thing about Aave last Sunday. When Aave went to 260, I said, I don't like Aave at 260, I went at 250. But, you know, some people would say, no, just take it at 260 and get out at 350 or 300, you know, 395, get out 500 if you want to wait 3 weeks. So, yeah, maybe an Aave in there. I don't, Decentraland a little bit worries me at the moment because I don't see that upside on it. But other than that, I would wait. And if it doesn't drop lower, then it doesn't drop lower. Now, some people buy differently. And let me go over this, which I've never gone over this on this channel yet. People buy things in staggered bases. What's an example? They're watching a stock, for example, and they want to buy it at $80, but they are fearful it won't get that cheap. And it's currently falling from 100 to 92. So what do? They think that 92 is really a low price. It hasn't been 92 for a while. They buy a little bit at 92. And they say, hey, if it doesn't drop to 80, then at least I got it at 92. But then when it drops to 80, then they buy some more. So basically, they're hedging against the risk that it doesn't go as low as they wanted it to go. That doesn't work on the flippable situation or day trading situation. This is for more of a buy and hold person who really wants that stock of the coin in this example at $80, and they're going to sell it out in a few months at $1.50, 150. So they're fine if it goes to 92, but they really want it at 80. So some people buy in a little bit stages. So that may be as well. That is a more conservative way on the entrance. Remember, there's conservative on the entrance and conservative on the exit. What's conservative on the entrance? Waiting to we're absolutely at the clear bottom and then losing the bottom because it's rebounded a little bit. Aggressive on the buy side is you really go in as soon as it gets that number. On the fear and on the risk that it goes lower, because you're fine if it goes lower because you think it's going to go higher. On the sell side, conservative on the sell side is you're taking the profits. So viewers this last week sold some of their AMP at $11 cents. They were conservative on the sell side. Great move. Great move. I love my viewers who sold some AMP at 11 cents because it's now 8 cents. One viewer bought it at 7 and sold it at 11. Great entrance and great exit. She did not want to hold it. She said, nope, I'm taking my profits. I'm getting out. And she was great. And guess what? She can do it again. It's about to go back to 7 cents. So that is a great way to approach it. Aggressive on the entrance, conservative on the exit. Take your profits when you can take your profits. But there you go. In a market that's moving very quickly in 6 hours, I expect more changes. So unfortunately, the next recording for this channel will not be until this afternoon with Overnight's Crypto, which will debut at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then Overnight's LA at 7 p.m. But boy, if something dramatic that I need to vocalize needs to be said, I will say it the next time I'm live on air, which is at noontime. here on LALATE. In the meantime, make sure you get your notes ready. To recap, buy and holding coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge, if not potentially also AMP. Your flippable coins, 2 days, Decentraland, Poly, Engine, Aave, LivePeer. And then your breakout coins, maybe maybe still AMP, and maybe also your I forgot what that's called. It is Mirror Protocol. Hard name to remember. Mirror Protocol. And with that, keep on watching those coins and have all your notes ready, because ultimately the opportunity to buy may be very quick. It may not be a sudden, slow erosion. It may be a quick movement. And if it is, you want to be ready to buy on the spot. And with that, thank you for joining me on a big morning's crypto. Subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I don't want you to miss a single video across the board. Like this video, 3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Calcino VIP. Have a beautiful morning. I'll see you next at 11 a.m. with noontime, with breaking news across the board from Wall Street that was down 500 points this morning. Stay informed, stay focused. Have a beautiful morning.